Stop chasing your specific person. Do this instead. Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, miracle mentor and alchemy success coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. We're always flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. Speaking of dreams and goals, there is nothing more powerful than learning how to awaken your own manifesting vortex. It's extremely powerful, and we're going to be doing a live intensive. It's a retreat for 3 days in a place that is known for the vortex and vortexes, and that is Sedona, Arizona on 11/11, 11/12, and 11/13. We want you to come and join us. For information, simply go to my description and the link will be there waiting for you. So stop chasing. I mean, seriously, stop. Get them to chase you. Doesn't that sound better? Doesn't it feel better? High flyers, if you're doing all the chasing, then you're doing all the work. And the more work that you do, and the more chasing you do, the more control you give to the person that you are chasing. Most people, when it comes to attracting a specific person, whether it's somebody that they haven't met or somebody that they have met or an ex, most people put in too much work. They work too hard. And as a matter of fact, they overwork. And that's contrary to the law of attraction and the law of vibration. You see, high flyers, most of us are under the belief that we have to do things in the physical world. We have to say the right thing or call at the right time or always be there. If we're not always there, they'll forget about us, right, Robert? Wrong. We put all of our energy into the 3D world. The truth of the matter is, we need to put our energy right here into our mind, our thoughts, and our beliefs. So, what's going on with you and this specific person? Are they ghosting you? Are you getting short replies? You send them a long text and they go, yes, no. Are they even blocking you? You know, I've worked with clients who even had restraining orders put on them. And when the restraining order was lifted, or when the other party had the restraining order lifted, they got back together. It's amazing. But the amazing part is that it takes place here. You are a co-creator of your reality. You have this power. Don't you doubt it. So if they're blocking you, ignoring you, giving you short replies, saying the kind of things that they know are going to get under your skin, perhaps, they want to feel in control. Perhaps they haven't felt in control and they like the feeling of control. And the more you chase, the more control you give them. And as I said a moment ago, this is opposite the law of attraction. So, high flyers, rather than chasing, why not focus on the principle of vibration, the law of attraction, or the law of assumption? I believe it all begins by saying these words to yourself. And it's not necessarily an affirmation, though it can be. I'm too good to chase because I love myself. I love myself, therefore, I'm too good to chase. I don't need to chase someone to receive love, to receive affection and kindness in return. I really believe this is a critical belief. This is a core belief. And I know what you're saying. I can hear you already. You're saying, yes, but Robert, if I don't chase, they'll forget about me. If you believe that, then you don't value yourself very much. You are unforgettable. You are unique. Nobody's going to forget about you like this. Just not going to happen. But when you believe in yourself, When you love yourself, you absolutely know, it's an inner confidence that no one can forget you if you don't call them, if you don't chase them. Remember this, high flyers, and I said this in a video several years ago. No one can reject you unless you give them permission. Using all the tools that I've shared on hundreds and hundreds of videos, it's important that you believe without doubt, without hesitation, that you are worthy of the relationship, the marriage that you desire and deserve. You are worthy. If you have to say that affirmation, I am worthy, 100 times a day, then say it until you believe it, until there's absolutely no doubt in your mind. Next, get a piece of paper and write down on the paper what your superpowers are. One of my superpowers is swimming fast in the water because I have flat feet. So I don't know what your superpowers are. Some people have superpowers in the kitchen. Some people have superpowers when it comes to fixing things, making things great, making things wonderful. Some people have superpowers when it comes to healing. Write down your superpowers, and as you write them down, you're going to begin to see just how important and how valuable you really are. Next, and write down a clear intention of what you desire. And then put, after you've written out the intention, specifically, I desire a relationship or a loving marriage with, and then end it with this sentence, or someone better. Oh, I know you didn't want to hear or someone better, because in your mind, you're hearing someone different, someone else. But what I'm saying is that the universe, in all of its infinite wisdom, knows how to make you happy, knows how to give you exactly what you want, whether it's with your specific person or a higher version of your specific person, or even someone better. But when you put that as part of your affirmation, you're saying, I'm not going to be obsessed with you. I'm not chasing you. The universe is open to bringing me someone even better. High flyers, here is the secret technique. It's very simple. I've been using it for 30 years now. I love this technique. I forget about it from time to time. Then I go back to using it, and it always works. Visualize yourself walking into a movie theater. You sit down, the movie comes on, and you watch the movie. It's a movie of you and your specific person. Maybe the two of you are eating dinner together. Maybe you are sailboating together. Maybe you are skydiving together. You're doing something special together. You're enjoying each other's company. Watch the movie for about a minute. It's a short 1-minute movie. When the movie ends, walk out of the theater, go to the restaurant that you just saw in the theater and live it again. But this time, feel it. Feel it with intensity. If you were skydiving together, go to the airport, get in the airplane with him or her, and get up in the air and skydive together. In other words, whatever you experienced watching the movie, you now are going to experience again in present tense. This is the law of assumption. It's that keeping it to a 1-minute vignette, keeping it to a short movie that makes it powerful. Because just like an ordinary movie, when you walk out of the theater, it's over with. You let it go. You stop chasing. You don't worry about it anymore. the movie's over with. When you walk out of the theater, you go about your business, you go experience exactly what you watched. And then when you open your eyes, you let it go. You're on to your life, to your journey, and just let it happen. Let the vibration do the work for you rather than you trying to do all the work in the 3D world. And yes, worrying and wondering and asking how long it's going to take, that's all trying to control it in the 3D world. So, one of the great philosophers wrote, "As a man thinks, so shall he be." Well, as a person thinks, so shall they be. How do you think? Stop judging behavior. So you've got a specific person. Maybe they have bad habits. Maybe they don't call you right away. Maybe they don't give you the attention that you feel you deserve. Stop the judgmental behavior. Simply say, hey, they're on their journey. We're walking our own paths. But I know, and I'm absolutely certain, that our paths will cross again. They'll meet, and everything is perfect. In other words, high flyers, give up being judgmental. Just allow them to be them and you to be you on your journey. So if somebody's ghosting you, just say, hey, they're on their path right now. I'm on my path, and our paths will meet. I have no doubt about this. Until then, I am committed to living my best life. Finally, high flyers, anytime they come into your mind, you don't want to have them, you don't want to ruminate with them in your mind over and over and over again all the time. So when they come into your mind, just say, I send you good thoughts of happiness, health, and love. That's it. You want them to be happy with or without you, because if they can only be happy with you, you don't have a complete human being. You have somebody who is needy, and that's not going to make you happy in the long run. So wish them love, happiness, abundance, fulfillment. Just send them good thoughts and then move on with your journey and your life. You're going to be amazed at how easy it is to let go and let them flow into your life or someone better. Here's some videos to help you on your journey.